Welcome back to Stacked, the podcast that proves small businesses don't mean small results. Today, we're diving into something that separates real brands from overnight burnout, and that's marketing without the sleaze and how to build trust that actually converts. So we're talking tone, timeline, and truth today. This isn't about tricking anyone. It's about showing up so consistently and clearly that your people lean in without needing a discount code or false scarcity. I can't stand false scarcity. So let's talk about how slow marketing and why it's your secret weapon. Let's be honest. Most marketing out there, it's noisy, it's manipulative, and it's borderline desperate. We've all seen the only 3 spots left when there's clearly 300, or the fake urgency like it's only a short time deal when they have complete control over the timetable. Or maybe it's fake countdown timers and the content that screams buy now before it ever offers value. And that might have worked once, but long term, you're just eroding the trust. And if your audience doesn't trust you, then they're not going to buy, at least not at full price. And definitely not with loyalty, and certainly not with referrals. They'll wait for a sale or they'll leave. And at Dallowry, we take a tone-first approach, meaning before we ever ask for a sale, we make sure our voice sounds like a human who actually cares about you. Here's our approach in 3 words: warm, confident, helpful. We're not louder, we're just clearer. We're not chasing, we're inviting. And trust is really a long game. And when you play that game, your audience, they really start to save your posts. They'll forward your emails. They will refer their friends, and they're going to buy without actually needing to be sold. And we've built an entire business off these principles because intentional trust building beats tactical manipulation any day of the week. So here's the paradox. Slow marketing, when done right, actually closes faster. And why is that? And that's because your audience already knows who you are, how you talk, what you offer, why you care, and that you're not going to go anywhere. You're not playing scarcity. You're the solution. And that's why our leads often binge our podcasts, download 3 freebies, chat with our close bot, and book within 24 hours, all before they've ever even actually physically talked with us. And it's not because we cornered them. It's because we earned their trust. So now let's actually get a little tactical, right? And here's how we build trust in our marketing every single day. 1, we have a consistent tone across the channels. So whether it's the podcast, a DM, or email, our voice doesn't shift. There's no bait and switch. 2, we're going to lead with value. We offer free courses. We offer free resources like prompt packs. We give email walkthroughs. We have real helpful resources with zero catch. 3, we offer clear offers with honest language. So we can tell you exactly what's included, what it cost, who's it for, what the additional fees are, and there's no BS about it. 4, we let the bot handle the pushy bits. So for me, that's really exhausting. Sales is not my thing. I'm a builder, not a salesperson. And so Dallowry Flow's automations, they handle the reminders and the nudges so that I can keep the human part human and I can do what I do best. And 5, we don't fake urgency. We create real reasons to act. So live workshops, limited capacity strategy calls, group launch dates, those are authentic constraints, not fear-based tricks. So here's how slow marketing turns into exponential growth over time. First, you're going to build the value. Then you're going to build the trust. And the trust builds conversions. And conversions build happy customers who refer. And those referrals arrive pre-sold. And the flywheel spins again. It's not magic. It's just a system and a whole lot of patience, if I'm being honest. If you're burnt out of chasing cold leads, switching tones between platforms, and wondering why people aren't buying, maybe just take a step back. Now, there is a time to change the tone based on the delivery of the ideal person, like we talked about in our last episode. You can check that out. But we're talking about consistency in who you are as a brand. That shouldn't change. So ask yourself, would you trust your own brand? Would you share your content with a friend? Have you shared your own content with a friend recently? And not just because it's yours, but because you went, oh man, that's good. They needed this. Do your DMs sound like a desperate pitch or like a helpful human? We've all gotten those LinkedIn messages that are just a desperate pitch. So if the answer isn't yes, then it is maybe time to clean house. If you're ready to ditch the sleaze and build a brand that earns trust and sells naturally, then Dallowry Flow might have been built for you. You can automate follow-up without sounding fake. You can deliver value automatically through closebots. You can nurture emails. You can instant response. You can build a customer journey that feels like a handshake and not a trap. And what we love to do is build a customer journey that they're choosing along the way, because the automations can capture them at any action that they take, and it gives a tailored approach. So one of the things you can also do is grab our Voice Mirror Builder freebie. It's in the description of this episode below. Or if you want to see how the system works, you can book a system demo and see how the trust building machine really works and get more info at dallowryflow.io. You don't need tricks, you need truth. You don't need pressure, you need process. You don't need to chase, you need to resonate. Thanks for tuning into Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat.